Hi guys, this is Ann and today I'm going to explain my database lab exercise 10, that is using PHP and SQL. So basically, first of all, the tool that we need here is the NetBeans, on which we will do our PHP code, and then the exam from which we will retrieve the values which are stored in the database. So first of all, this is my exam wherein I should this is actually stopped, so I should click on both Apache and MySQL as start, and then in the MySQL admin I should create a database here. Here already I have created a database, that is company, and then the tables that I have, the table name that I have given is users, wherein I have two tables, that is and both same values. So basically, to start with this, we should first code in the PHP command, that is NetBeans. First of all, to have a register page, then we should have a login page, and then a page for resetting our password. So this is the code for the registration. Now I have created a form here with the action db.php, which will move on to the next page, and then the method as post. Then I have given a username, password and email, and each with the text boxes on the along with it. Then I have given a submit button with the value registered on top of it. And then if already registered, I have given another anchor tag which will link on to the next PHP command, that is lab82php. Now for the first one, for the ones who have newly registered, I'll move on to db.php, wherein I have given the PHP code $username, so that I retrieve the data onto my text area from the server. So I've given s_post, which is my method, and then the username, and similarly for password and email. Then to establish a connection, I have given mysql_connect localhost root, and then the password as nothing. Then if the connection is not true, then the error will be echoed, that is error.mysql error. And to select, I have used mysql_select_database, the database name, that is company. Then $query equals to insert into users, that is my table name, username, password, email, and values as whatever values are retrieved from this in my text box. Then the result I will be establishing it in mysql_query_$query. Then if the result is not true, an error will be echoed, else you are registered successfully will be displayed. Now for the ones who have already registered, the link will be moved on to lab82.php, wherein the lab will move, the form will move to the page log.php, and the method is post, and then again a username and password will be retrieved, and then an anchor tag will move to pass h.php to change the password, and then keep me logged in. In that case, I have a checkbox here and a submit button, and if not registered, I will move on to the index.php, that is my first page. Then moving on to the next is log.php. Log.php is again to retrieve the values from the retrieve the values from the database, and then select star from users, where username is username and password, and then I'll display it with the number of rows selected. Then login successful, and then welcome. I'll retrieve the values from the database, and then it will be registered as login successful. Now to change the password, it will move on to the page that is pass h.php, wherein from here the form will go to change.php, and then the username, password, email, everything will be retrieved, and then the submit will be, a submit button is also there to change. Then this action, as soon as I click on the submit, it moves on to the next page, that is change.php. Now here I'll retrieve the username, password, email from the text boxes, and then I'll connect it to my database. Then if it is connected, then I'll update my query as update users, set password equals to whatever the password I have written in here, and then the username and email, and then $result I will store it in $query. Now this is it all about the coding. Now let's see how this runs. I'll run my file here. So you can see I've already registered. Now for a new username, that is and then the password I have given as 123, and email ID is akhil@gmail.com, and then I'll register it here. Then the message will come as you are registered successfully. Now if already registered means click here. I'll just have to write this, and then login means login successful, welcome Akhil will be displayed. Now if I want to change my password, I have to click here, change password. It will ask me to reset a password. I have to enter my code here at gmail.com. Change means Akhil password changed successfully. I just have to enter whatever password I have here as 1456 and then change. So the password has been changed. See, it asks me to update the password. Now moving on to XAMPP, if I wish to see as in if the values have been edited in my database here, for that I'll click on database and then the company and then the table users. So you can see a new row has been created, that is Akhil 1456. Before that I had logged in with my own. So this is the end of my 10th experiment. Thank you.